Hey, you guys! Happy Saturday! Not Sunday! Claudette, I'm sorry you're still feeling crappy. Poopy. Oh my gosh. Yes. I never had allergies before. Never. Never. I've seen other people suffer with them. This year, what the frick? It's like, I can't imagine that this gets any better. Ugh, I don't like it. I don't like it. Overactive nose holes. My ears are plugged up. Not a fan of any of it. None of it. Colleen, I saw that you left me a voice message. Girl, I I suck at checking voice messages. I try to do it, but I always tell myself, okay, I have to remember to check this later when I can listen, and then I always forget because the notification goes away. But I just remembered right when you told me that, so this is the way we do things. All right. So, Saturday. Dude, I'm not a fan. I'm not a fan. I mean, I can't confirm that what I have going on is allergies, but like I'm not sick and I don't go nowhere. And it's like only in the mornings. I don't know, man. I don't know. Not a fan. Not a fan. Hello, Katie. I'm glad to see you back. All right. So we have a lot to talk about today. Okay. A lot. Um, this month I I was bruh, I don't know. I don't like voice messages either. Hi Jules. I'm very happy to see you. Very happy to see you. Anyways, so this month, where the frick is my Procreate? Okay, so I got a little creative, I think. Because I did something like this. Now, I don't know if everybody's gonna remember these, but I hope so. Um, it's these little folders, right? Do you guys remember these little folders? These now, I want to say I'm dating myself here, but I was probably in my 20s when everything started coming out as like the thick, clear plastic. I mean, I don't even know if it's really plastic, but well, I mean, it has to be, but it's not like, it's like flexible plastic. Do you know what I'm talking about? But they started coming out with um, like little personal filers and little like envelopes like this, CD cases. You guys remember the CD cases? For like they were like an alternative to the jewel case, right? It was like the this kind of plastic, but it would only hold the one CD. So whenever you burned a CD, because that's what we used to do back in the day, you couldn't just like throw it on the desk. You would put it in one of these. And I freaking loved these things. Thank you, Crystal. Yes, PVC. Jesus. I loved these. And I also had an extensive collection of burned CDs. I'm not going to lie. Past Jenna was a little shady. I was one of those Napster gals. Do you guys remember Napster? Although I didn't really use Napster all that much. I used LimeWire. Don't come at me, people, because this was more years ago than I want to admit to. I had one of those for every class in middle school. Yeah, right? It was right around that time. Can still find the folders at the dollar store. Oh my gosh. Yes, Jay, exactly. The accordion style ones. I've seen folks use those for receipts. Most recently, not that I follow this because I don't, but I see like the people who do like the extreme coupons, they'll like have a big like accordion style one that they'll bust out at the register. You know, I was a cashier for maybe 3 days. And I don't know how people do that. I don't know how people do that. If someone came up to me with one of those big books of coupons, I'd be like, "Oh Jesus, you picked the wrong lane, my friends." Endless paper app. Interesting. I still have it, Colleen, and I will frickin' listen to it. Yes, LimeWire. I can still see the icon in my head. But man, okay, so I'm going to totally date myself right now again. But when I was growing up, middle school, high school, like, God, even elementary school, when I really think about it, like 6th grade, 7th grade was middle school where I went to school. And I used to do like the mixtapes, like you would record the song off the radio. I was just talking to a friend about this the other day. I was such a holdout when CDs became a thing, right? When CDs became a thing, I was such a holdout because I was like, I had so many mixtapes, right? And I used to have in my Volkswagen Fox, mind you, the big case that would hold all of your cassettes, like that had the zip top. Oh, I thought I was such hot shit back then. To be fair, though, I kind of was hot shit back then because I was like one of the only ones of my friends who had their own car. So, yeah, which I paid for, I would like to add. But yeah, so I had my cassette case in my car. And I would have like some name, like I had Tools Undertow, Candlebox. She's really dating herself now. Kitty. I had, oh my gosh, Katie Lang and the Reclines. Sarah McLachlan. My music taste can only be described as yes. So I had everything, right? I had everything. And I had like, but then I had like a shitload of mixtapes because if you have an eclectic musical leaning, right? One tape, I'm not even going to say CD, but one tape, you get through it like you want to change to something else before that's done, right? So that's why I would have the mixtapes because I have a little bit of rock, a little bit of alternative, some grunge, some country. Like I would have it all mixed up. And so like I had like the dopest collection of mixtapes. Bren, yes, yes, KZZP in Phoenix. Come on, my Phoenix girls, tell me you remember KZZP. Yes. And then you'd get really cheesed off if the DJ was talking over the beginning or end of the song. You're like, come on, dude. They did that as like watermarking for the station. Which now as an adult I can kind of respect. But at the time it really was annoying. But when CDs first came out, burning CDs was not a thing. It was you purchase the CD and that's what you get. And so I held out for so long. I don't think I switched to CDs until burnable CDs were allowed. Bren, I freaking love you, dude. Hell yes. Hell yes. But yeah, so when burnable CDs became a thing, then I was like, okay, now I'm ready to make this change. Now that music is digital, I am in my element. I am in my element. Like I can make a playlist like so easily. So easily. You don't have to record anything. You just be like, okay, put this song here, but also put it here. It's like this is my life. I'm living my best musical mixtape life now as an adult. More so than I have since I was 16. 13. There was one like LimeWire that was called something like Honeybee. I remember LimeWire. There was Kazaa, Napster. But I remember when Napster went paid, like expecting that people were going to pay it and everyone just went to the other ones that didn't pay. Like LimeWire or Kazaa. Oh, that's so funny. They didn't have CDs in his day. I mean, it's still like if your day is done, okay, but like if you're still here, it's still your day. Might not be your best day, but it's still your day. KZZP was number one on the car stereo, followed by KUPD. Oh my gosh, there was KZZP was my go-to. That's what I always listened to. But I did do KUPD after KZZP went away. But then there was the God dang it, not KDKB. It was KDKB. As soon as you said the number, the call numbers, I was like, oh, I know that one. Because I can picture the rocks, Arizona. Oh, it's awesome. I love that some of you guys are from Phoenix, so you get my stupidly obscure references. That's fantastic. Bren, I don't diss the vinyl, okay? I have some vinyl. I do. I have Tori Amos's Under the Pink on vinyl. beautiful. But yeah. And it's kind of funny to think that Dave Pratt, yes, in the morning show. Oh my God. This is memory lane right here. Dave Pratt in the morning show. Wow. I couldn't remember his name. I could not remember his name. Now it's Holmberg. Isn't it Holmberg in the Morning Sickness? Is Holmberg still there? I haven't been in Phoenix in 4 years. Dave Pratt's still on? Seriously? He's got to be crispy. I say as I'm sitting here crisping before your very eyes. Dave Pratt. Wow. Crazy. Crazy. Okay, I'm going to totally date myself again here. In like a worse way. David still listens to the radio. He doesn't listen to like CDs or things in the car because for him the car is just getting from point A to point B. But so he'll just have like the radio on, and there's a station out here. I don't know what it is. Maybe somebody else would know. That is the same concept as like KZZP used to be, but or actually it's more like John Holmberg now. So when I got in the car, or like I'll get in the car in the mornings, and it'll be on like whatever the morning show here is called. They can say a lot more stuff on the radio now than they could when I was younger. They say bitch. They say words that I can't say right now. Crazy. Craziness. My parents had a radio with a CD, dual cassette, and record player. Hell yes! Hell yes! Yeah, I was looking up KZZP not too long ago, and they had said that KZZP turned into... God dang it. Whatever it was, but it had turned into iHeartRadio. And I was like, oh man, that's something. That is something. Man, they used to play all the dope songs back in the day. I'm just going to say it. Yep. Oh, Jay, that's awesome. Hell yeah. Okay, so we should probably start on this that I've done nothing with yet except turn off a layer. Okay, so I'm going to clear this. And yeah, you can. You can, yeah. 96.9. I don't know what that one is. It sounds familiar, but I don't know what that one is. Because KDKB is 93.3. I think 97.9 is KUPD. Wow. Wow. Okay, so it occurs to me right now as I'm messing with this template that normally I make these bottom layers black. I didn't do that this time, and I don't know if this is going to affect my color dropping. It doesn't, so we're fine. Never mind. So yeah, same as before. You do your color dropping. Now, admittedly, these ones play the best if you don't do a pattern because you can more easily see what's underneath it, which I kind of thought of when I was doing the flap option. I left the flap more opaque so that if you wanted to put a design somewhere, that would be a good place to do it. So I'm just going to clear that, and then I'll drop, and then I'll do just like a pattern over it. Maybe not quite so chungus of a pattern over it. Well, that's just not gonna listen to me, is it? Oh, that's kind of cool. But that way you get more of like the look of a pattern or customization while still being able to see the stuff that you put underneath it. And I would like to go on record stating that I do not love this color. So we're gonna change this. That's better. That's much better. Spotify pissed me off double charging during a trial and took 6 months to get them refunded. I used Spotify briefly, but I typically use Apple Music, and just because like everything I have is Apple and it all just kind of connects, and I like that. But I didn't have a problem with it. Still, though. Still, though. Well, you have teens in your family, too, Jules. And I mean, I say teens need their music, but I need my music, too. Okay, so I'm going to export a PNG. Why do I have so many airdrops? It's because everybody I know is online. All right, we'll head over to our testage. Oh, Jesus Christ. Don't judge me for that, okay? All right, so we're just going to pull in some of their stuff to put underneath it because I have stuff in my camera roll that you guys can't see yet. Let's see. How about this one? Oh, that's pretty. Drag and drop is not necessary. Okay, so then I'm going to grab it and just move it to front or to top. So I did leave the flap semi-opaque because obviously you want to see the stuff that's underneath it, but I did make it more opaque than the bottom part so that the contents are more easily visible. They don't have pens in here, do they? Honestly, I don't even know what they have. Oh, the pumpkin heads are adorable. Pizza. Vampire pizza. How can you possibly go wrong with that? Okay, that's just cute. Don't judge. Yeah, I have YouTube music too because I get the we're on the premium plan, like we have the family premium plan for YouTube because I don't like sitting through ads. And I'm impatient, right? I'm totally impatient. Plus, I will usually have like YouTube or something on as I'm falling asleep. And these are cute. And a lot of the times the ads that they play aren't mastered to the video. So like the ads will be really, really loud or really, really quiet. So that if it's like really quiet, then when your video comes back on, your video feels really loud. It's like I can't do that. So yeah, we do the premium on that one, and yes, it does come with the music. I love having to yell at the kids for being loud when I'm in a training. I mean, isn't kids' default loud? Early spring? What the hell does that mean? What's early spring? I don't know. Lady time. You know what? Just call it period. Menstruation. Annoying. Of course, if they called it annoying time, I don't think they'd ever hear the end of that. Why are these so cute? That's adorable. Is that a pig? I thought it was a cat at first, but then I saw its nose. It kind of looks like a pig. That's cute. Okay, so I'm going to group these together. That way we can kind of move it out of the way. That's super adorable. Okay, let's make another one. I always forget about stickers in Zinnia. Honestly, so do I. I'm not going to lie. But on the same token, like, I saw somebody post in it was one of the Zinnia forums. It was right that was a mistake, but I like it. But it was in one of the Zinnia forums right next to what was it? Oh, somebody bitching that they didn't have licensed Marvel stickers. I'm like, get out of here. They're not going to have that. But someone was saying that they have a lot of the same type of stickers, which I do agree they do. They're getting, I think that they have more variety than others. Like they'll have some cartoony, some, like scrapbooky, like they have a bunch of different styles, but it feels like of the styles that they have, a lot of the kits are the same. You know what I mean? But that's just me being picky. It's not me ragging on them because they do have more than a lot of others do. But I have seen people post that they, because like they were saying, the person who posted it, oh, I like how that took the white out. The person who posted it was saying that it all felt very driven towards women. I was like, I can see that. I mean, they do have some um see, I'm trying to be careful because I don't want to say only women like frilly pretty stuff, but I mean, if we're talking big picture type, yeah, I can see where they would say that. Is that an ass? There's a lot of asses, okay. You do you, file. But no, I do think that they have a lot of different type of stuff. And they have a lot more than I remember seeing last time. Where are the ferrets, though? I have questions. They have moths, but no ferrets. Koala hamburgers, but no ferrets. Just saying. Just saying. Yeah, I do like their dividers. I think we need these random hot dogs. That's fun. Colleen's like, there isn't any. I looked. I feel like if anybody would know, it would be you, Colleen. Well, there should be. These are fun. See, the thing about these, they're not like functional per se. They're just more fun. More fun stuff. What is this thing doing? Okay. I like how they have the text boxes, but what I don't like is how it forces you to type on it unless you rasterize it. What is that even supposed to be? It looks like a whale, but then I guess it's a cat. Got your wieners in a folder. I mean, you don't just want free range wieners, just saying. Free range wieners are not the play. Putting the fun in functional, right? For real, Jesus. I've always liked these, even though I think I've only used them once. I don't know why. I mean, what else, right? Group. But yeah, you can, like I had when we first started, you can put an image here. I don't know if I can personally because I got some stuff in here that's a little seeky. Hold on. Yeah, I was right to not open that. Let's see. You must wait for me. Okay. I just tried to undo it with my phone and that didn't work. You can ungroup and delete the text box. Well, that's something I didn't know. Thank you, Crystal. Cool. I actually really like how this looks. Hold on. Oh, I didn't clip it. And now I made it too dark. I'm like, oh, that's great. It's normal. Jesus Christ. Yep, this is me. Ooh. Oh, wait, I should probably... No. I was going to say I should... Damn it. I didn't mean to say that. I should probably lower the opacity, but I want to see what it looks like if I don't. Oh, yeah, no, that's perfect. So cute. So with these ones, you want to be mindful that you, like, if you put an image on top, if you put a whole bunch of stuff under it that's like really busy, then you're not going to be able to see the image. But like, oh, let's try to ungroup this. Stuff like this. Crystal, where's my ungroup option? I feel like I was lied to. Crystal. Well, I'll just stick it in here until Crystal explains herself. Crystal. Okay. I kind of feel like these were made for me because they're square. And I am a fan. Way to go, Zinnia. You have appeased one person. Hey, Amber, how's it going? Don't mind me. See, so for something, if you put like an image like on your book, then it looks a lot better to have just like color blocks underneath instead of like all the crap that we have like on these ones, because I feel like that would really ruin the, like, you wouldn't be able to see what the picture is, you know? But that's awfully fancy. I don't see it either. Are you freaking with me there, dude? I'm on to you, Crystal. I wonder, hold on, let me... These have text boxes in them, don't they? Hold on, we're going to test something real quick. See, these I can unselect, and this is a text box. Wow. Oh, in white writing, Jenna, you're just the class act. But you can ungroup these. I think Crystal's lying to me. Can't you just click on the text box and hit delete? I don't know. Let's try. Let's give it a go. Oh, for feck's sake. Well, not with that. Okay, here, we'll choose one of these. No, it doesn't look like it. I feel like maybe if you'd like try to... No? Is it not... Am I stupid? Why can't I figure this out? Did they change it? I think Crystal's screwing with me right now. Because I feel like, yeah, like she said, I feel like there should be, like, that ungroup option should be right here. This is cute. They must have those bitches. I wonder if they even realize they did it. I don't like that. See, even this one's got like 4 boxes plus the sticker, and it's not giving me the option to take it out. Well, maybe you can't do that then. But what I do when I want to use one of these and I don't want it to be like where they put it is I just like type elsewhere and then just put it on top and group it. It's an extra step, but oh shit. It's an extra step, but I mean it gets the job done. Boop. All right, so is there any questions about the template before we jump to the other? I don't see any questions. Okay, so first I want to say that I believe it was Happy who suggested, does it have a flatten option? That's what I was looking for, but I didn't see one. Because usually when you like have one of their elements and then you change like the color or the opacity of it, it says this will flatten this image and you say okay, but I don't see that option here. So I don't know, Lex. It's being stupid. Anyways, so Happy suggested that for the March the March page that we do the girls for the oh, yep, that did it. No, it didn't. You bastard. Do I have to actually crop it? There. Okay, if you actually move it, then it will flatten. That's so stupid. Random. I'm making coffee and my coffee maker seems much louder and faster than normal. I mean, it's Saturday and it understands. I can't find fault with that. But anyways, so Happy suggested that we do the girls for next month's wallpaper. And I saw several people agreed with her, and I agreed with her 100%. So heads up, that is what we're going to go with. I've already started drafting it. I got Lachlan's opinion, and he said he likes it. So I think we're good on that front. But it is going to take some time to do, obviously, because it's a full pager. So I wanted to make sure that everybody here knows. Obviously I'm going to make an announcement in the group as soon as I can finish the announcement for the group. But I mentioned this last month and I want to say it again. March 1st is going to be our 3-year Patreon anniversary, which is freaking crazy. How did that happen? Or no, it's starting year 3. So yeah, a lot of stuff is going to change. We're going to sweep away a lot of cobwebs. We're going to have new tiers coming out, 2 new tiers coming out. And then the current tiers that are already there are getting a full makeover. So I'm still researching. The prices aren't changing, so you don't have to worry about getting billed for something that you didn't sign up for. I don't know what the protocol is for having like a new tier for the same price versus what's already there. I don't know. Like, you guys, this is my first go through with Patreon. So I'm doing some research. I'm going to see what's easier. If it's easier to create a new set and unlist the ones that are being retired, or just change what's on the current ones to the new stuff. I don't know what's better. Like I said, the costs aren't changing. The content is changing quite a bit, but I have polled a bunch of friends to say, okay, are these things comparable, or am I over or under providing? And I've gotten a lot of awesome feedback. So I'm about 93% finished with retooling the tier stuff. So here's my thoughts, and I want to get y'all's opinions on this. I especially want your opinions because this affects you very much as it does me. So a lot of the crap that I feel like has gotten stagnant is going away, because I don't want to just keep putting out stuff that folks aren't excited about, because number one, why the hell would anyone want to be here for that? And number two, it's boring AF for me to create it. So it's like, come on, do something that we're all into. So yeah, some of that shit's going away. There's going to be certain tiers are going to have an increase in code for the website. Right now we have 15% across the board. I'm not lowering that, but certain tiers are going to have a higher percentage off, which I think is only fair for you guys who have stuck it out with me for so long. Lex, I like that idea also. But I do want to point out to you guys, okay? Patreon is going to charge you on the first of the month, regardless of what, I don't control that. They do. So let me get y'all's opinions. I can change what the tiers are ahead of time, giving you a chance to shift up, shift down, or decide if you want to stay or peace out altogether. Or I can launch everything on the first. But again, I don't know what it's going to do for you guys if I change shit before it's live, I guess. I mean, it shouldn't change. Like, the only time you would ever get charged for something is on the first. So I feel like maybe the last week of February, I can go in and just like change it all with like a note that says beginning March 1st, so that you guys will have time to decide what you want to do. That way, because I don't want somebody to be like on this tier, decide, oh, I don't need all this shit, so I'm going to go here, or even not stay, and then get charged anyways, because that's such a pain in the ass for everybody involved. Like conversely though, if you start on this tier and decide you want to go up, I'm almost positive they only charge you the difference. I don't know that for 100%, but I'm like 99% on that. But changing everything ahead of time might it might be easier for everybody. So I think we'll probably do it that way. So as I'm finalizing all of this crap and getting everything ready and changing pretty much everything that I do during the month, is there anything that you guys specifically want to see or want to get rid of? Because obviously this is pretty heavily focused on what you guys want, in conjunction with my skill set. And I'm trying to find my pen. Oh my god, it's actually in my pen jar. That almost never happens. But this is a pen that Jules sent me, and I love it. Yeah, I thought so too, Jules. I wasn't 100% sure on that. Wasn't 100% sure. But I mean, it makes sense that way, right? But I do know that if you start at a higher and you want to go down one, you can lower your pledge, but it's not going to take effect until the following month. That I do know. So it would make more sense for you to see like a couple of days ahead of time or whatever. Yeah, get rid of my brain. I don't think I have the clearance for that one. I don't think that's how that works. Hey, has anybody seen Donna? It just occurred to me that I haven't heard from Donna. I hope she's okay. You guys see I have a Bob Ross calendar from 2021. This is what I write all my notes on. Girl, I feel like that's kind of a common theme right now. For me, I know it's because when shit changes or needs to be changing, I don't know, I get so indecisive. So freaking indecisive. Okay, I'm reading that you guys are just gonna let me go nuts and react. This is maybe not the safest choice for you. But I do want to warn you ahead of time that the changes are going to be pretty big. Things that are staying the same is we are keeping Maynard. That was overwhelmingly voted on. And I am keeping up with, we're going to do the mini kits and full kits of Maynard each month. That's not going away. So don't worry about that. Our little dude is safe. Come here, man. Our little man is safe and not heading out. He lives up here on the shelf next to Arthas. Come on, dude, sit right. Sewing up iPad cases. Interesting. Interesting. Is this like like, do you sell iPad cases? I have questions. See, measurements is math, and I don't like that. So if you're at all asking me to take over math brain, no. That's never going to happen. At least not in a way that's going to do anybody any good. Yuck. You know what I did realize this morning, though? I forgot to check the kids out of school yesterday because I'm stupid. And so I logged in to do that, and we have Monday off of school. I feel like I knew that before, but I had forgotten. An order of 12? Oh, that's no pressure. That's no pressure. That's lots of pressure. But good for you, though. That's pretty substantial. Yeah, you definitely did that. Bags, totes, cases, and laptop bags. That's awesome. Hell yeah. All right. Well, I'm gonna just go for it then. Um I hope that you guys will like the changes. Um because I feel like, and I think I've said this before, I feel like a lot of what's currently out there is very repetitive. And I don't want to be repetitive. Here in Ontario, Monday's a holiday called Family Day. Their excuse for another holiday, which I'm grateful for. I mean, I think ours is something like Presidential Readiness Day or some crap. I don't know. I think I remember seeing the word president on the school calendar. Is it something presidential? Is this like the Lincoln Washington birthday thing? I don't know what this is. It's a day off of school. That's all it is. I wonder if David has to work. I don't know. So, one thing that I'm going to give you guys that heads up on, is that oh, it is President's Day. See? I was close. Starting next month, we're going to be doing the different style art streams, which I'm pretty sure I mentioned last month because it was reminded to me by Amanda that we were going to do planner sticker stamps and shit next month. So next March the 3rd weekend. Math is great. So next month for our stream, that's what the plan is going to be. So we're going to go into Procreate or Photoshop, whichever you guys use. If you want me to do this in Photoshop, I'm going to need a heads up though, because I'm going to have to set up another computer. Just let me know. I can do that. Just let me know. But we'll go through dimensions, printing, making for digital versus making for physical, and then whatever the hell else you guys want to know that I have information on, which is quite a bit, I think. But then we'll just go through the process of creating a set from nothing to something. And then hopefully by the end of it, you'll come out with like a set of stamps that you can use to make any kind of stickers that you want to. Ooh, how many years? Ours was in January. I'm really invested in finding out. I'm staring at the chat thing. Oh, nice, Crystal. I don't know if my chat's that far behind or if Jules is taking her sweet ass time answering me. Wow, that's a big one. That's a hella big one. Are you guys doing anything fancy? I would like to point out to everyone who might not know Jules outside of chat, she looks 20. So to hear that she's been married for 20 years kind of blows my mind. Crystal, back me up on that. Are you doing anything, Colleen? Dang, March is just a hopping month. Oh, yeah. You did say that. That's right. That's right. Fair enough. Fair enough. I know, right? Yeah, Colleen's one of those cool kids who was born on February 29th. That's dope. Love that. All right, well, I think we're going to go ahead and cut off. Looking after Paige, yeah, I get that. Oh, that's awesome. David and I met in 2000 and we got married in 2009. Put up a lot with that, damn it. So, tomorrow I think is planning day. Right? This is getting confusing. I'm pretty sure tomorrow's a planning day because I didn't do a lot of shit this week because I didn't write it down. God, I need to really start writing shit down because I got a phone call or a Zoom call on Monday. It was like, "Oh, your meeting is starting," and I went, "Meeting? Oh no!" I just sat down with my iPad to work and my PS5 controller is beside me taunting me. Oh, that happens. That happens. I'm gonna go raid my fridge and then camp out in front of my computer. So yeah, tomorrow we're planning. So we'll see you guys at 12 and then keep an eye on the Patreon feed because I will be posting graphics with like what's happening with each tier. So that way you guys will know what to expect. And I'm going to write this down. I'm going to go through and change the tier descriptions. What is the damned, what's the last of the month? Does anybody know what day that is? I know it's the 28th, but like actual day of the week. I could look, but I don't want to. Because we got it. Today's the 18th. Oh, 10 days. Yeah. Tuesday. Okay. So then I'll try to do this like the Friday before. And I'm doing myself a favor and not going with my gut instinct and writing Friday before Tuesday because that's not going to make any sense later. So Friday the 24th? That was a guess, and we'll hope that's right. And Jules, this pen writes amazing. All right, so I will see you guys tomorrow. And then, yeah, keep an eye out on the feed because stuff's going to post. So, yeah, if you guys have any questions later on about the template or whatever, or if you have any questions about stuff that might be changing, just go ahead and send me a message. Please, God, not a voice message because I always forget to check those. I will talk to you guys tomorrow. All right.